months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Championship game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. First down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. Nope. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On the move now. Incomplete with his hit as he threw the football there on third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Utes offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On the ground, here's Parker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Dampier. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Defense not pressing this time. The pass rush closing in. He'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Hanson.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. And it's caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Grab behind the line, it's Payne. Tackled, but first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Snags the quick throw. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Levitt. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Or the defense showing team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Except for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Breaks free. Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Offense comes back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Hansen. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Dropping back, it's Levitt. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Utah. A big defensive score.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's Udo. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Levitt. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Udo. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finds room at the 30. Four set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Ladders into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Well, the huge hit there. You have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Utes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Looking right. This one caught.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Parker.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Finds his man. It's Glover. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Wideouts now clustered. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Dampier. And goes out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. The defense got to be on alert here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Target, it's no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Quarterback takes the knee, will not see another play here. We go to halftime all time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The offense now operating in empty. To throw, it's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. No shot to bring him down. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
They try to sneak it for the 1st. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Utah offense takes the field. Linebacker shifting around now. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Utes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The Utes pick up enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
A completion sets up a second down play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Bringing pressure. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Caught over the middle. It's Glover. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. We're able to get him down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. It's made on the left side. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Off the play fake on first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. It's a contact on the throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They can't stop him. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Utes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Using his legs, it's Hansen. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. On the move now. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. Keeping it on the ground here. To the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
To the air, it's Levitt. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here we go. Offense deep in the red zone now, facing 4th and short from the 10. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Dropping back, it's Dampier. The receiver grabs it, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Oh, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the Utes will line up on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Makes the catch. It's Parker. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Utes are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. And they get the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 21. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Pounding away with the run game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To throw, it's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. For the sack on first down, it's second down. Looking to pass, it's Dampier. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He loses the football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. It's a shotgun run call. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Trying to find room. It's Udoh. Past the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback will take a knee.